Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, the one and only Strawberry Ice, on a Monday, the day after the Super Bowl. Now, NFL, this is why I say the Super Bowl should be on Saturday night. So we don't have to get up and go to work the next day. We can all just relax. If you have a hangover or whatever, or you just ate too much, or just don't feel like going to work, it should be on Saturday night. All right, my thoughts on the game against the Chiefs versus the Sucky Niners. If I had to watch Joe Montana throw that touchdown pass to John Taylor one more time, I was going to lose my ever-loving mind. I understand. They won the Super Bowl. Blah, 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 blah. We were 43 seconds away from it. I know. I was there. I watched it as a 12-year-old child. It sucked. Please stop showing it. That's the reason I call them the Sucky Niners. If you're a true Bengals fan, you don't root for San Francisco, you don't root for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and you don't root for Baltimore. Man, that got my blood boiling. I got so tired of seeing Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, and they kept showing it over and over. One of the greatest plays in football. You know what? If Louis Billups can catch a ball, he intercepted a pass on that drive. He catches it. It's over. We won. 43 seconds away from it. That's how close. That's how close we were. That's what it's like being a Bengals fan. That's close. Oh yeah, I was supposed to talk about the Super Bowl, right? It's all right. Let's get back to that. All right, it was the Chiefs versus the Sucky Niners, as you all know, and the Chiefs won 31-20. Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes was 26 of 42, and completion percentage. Yards, 286, touchdowns 2, and he had 2 INTs. Jimmy G, not bad, not great, but not bad. 20 for 31, 219 yards, 1 TD, and 2 interceptions. They both threw 2 interceptions. Now, the funny thing is, when I said this on Friday's show, that's going to come down to Kansas City's offense versus San Francisco's defense. Patrick Mahomes threw 2 INTs. And JG threw 2. I don't know if either one of them actually turned that into points or not. I cannot remember. I should have wrote that down, but I cannot remember if that happened or not. I don't think it did. The biggest thing was they came back from 10 points down again. The Chiefs came back in every playoff game. Their offense got off the slow starts, and then they just said, we're not going to do this anymore. We're going to win, and it took off. They have got one of the best offenses I've ever seen. And Patrick Mahomes is just really, 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 really good. And like I said before, every time I see him, I kind of think Joe Burrow looks a little like him in his playing style. So that's why I'm happy about it. The other good thing, Super Bowl's over. Now we can get to the draft. But I got to make it through 2 months of, which it's already been, 3 weeks of people going, oh, the Bengals are going to mess the draft up. Oh, they're going to trade him. Oh, they're going to ruin Joe Burrow. Oh, this, all that. And it's coming from Bengals fans. Like, guys, I understand. Last 4 years have been rough. I understand. We didn't have an offensive line. I understand. But do we have to hear it every time somebody posts something about the Bengals? Oh, they're going to screw it up. Oh, they're going to do this. Like, good God, just be happy we got the number 1 pick. No, we don't deserve it. And no, Mike Brown does not deserve this, but hopefully he'll change his mind. Now, I posted on the Facebook page, I think it was Friday, that he sent this letter out. Now, I should have done my research. I thought that letter to the season ticket holders was this year. No, that was in 2017. Thanks to the Angry Sports guys for hooking me up on that. But so that doesn't give you any hope because he said they'd do better and they got worse. But I don't need to hear how bad they are. I know how bad they are. I know how bad it's been. I know they're not a great run organization. I know. Just try to be happy and try to be excited that hopefully it'll change. Good thing that happened for the Cincinnati Bearcats is Travis Kelce is a Super Bowl champion. He said, you gotta fight for your right to Lumbardy. That's awesome. Him and his brother, both are Super Bowl champions, both former Bearcats. Pretty cool to be a Bearcat. That's all I'm saying. All right, we got the Super Bowl commercials. What was your favorite? I got a couple of them. Probably my number one favorite was the Bill Murray Groundhog Day commercial. It was really cool because they had like every person that was in the commercial, they were the actors in the movie. Now, the groundhog is probably a different groundhog. I don't think they lived that long. But everything else was the same. And then Lil Nas was dancing with, I wish I could remember the actor's name. He's in the ranch. He's on the Big Lebowski. He's got the giant mustache. I cannot remember his name. But that was a good one where his mustache was dancing and Lil Nas was dancing and Billy Ray's going, I ain't dancing. So that was cool. And then the other one I liked was the kid delivering the game ball. The reason I liked that because they actually did a teaser. You know, like all day, pregame and everything, they were showing this kid running with the football and people trying to tackle him. And then Drew Brees is passing it and it's like, what in the world's going on? And I looked at my buddy and I said, I think he's delivering the game ball. Which I was right, he did. It was really cool. So I liked those 3 commercials. What were your favorite? Tweet me out. Instant message me. Tell me down below. And as always, the Ice Cave and Strawberry Ice is brought to you by T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check their website out at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your property management needs and your rental needs. Now, you got 25 hours of pregame coverage. Not really 25 hours, but it's a long time. I can't sit there and watch that the whole time. Now, if the Bengals were in there, I probably could. So I watched the Columbus Blue Jackets yesterday. They took on the Montreal Canadiens. They're starting another streak. They're still on a point streak. I think it's like 9-game point streak. But they lost the first game back from the All-Star break, and they won yesterday 4-3 over the Canadiens. I'm really liking this gritty, gutty team. No, there's no superstar on it. I mean, all of our really big players are gone. But that doesn't matter. They keep winning. And they are slowly but surely scratching and clawing their way into the playoffs. Like I said last week, I think down the stretch, second half here, it's going to be pretty fun to watch the Blue Jackets. And right now, you might as well watch them. You got this, and you got hockey, you got college basketball. Baseball hasn't started yet. So watch the Blue Jackets. Support them. They're a good team. It's fun to watch. It's really, really fun. Now, I know if you don't understand the rules of hockey, it makes it kind of hard, but you need to look them up and figure. Once you figure that part out, it's fun watching the game. All right, now we're getting to Saturday. My University of Cincinnati Bearcats had a huge win over number 21 ranked Houston, 64-62. Keith Williams led the second half comeback. He scored 10 of his 12 points then. The Bearcats were down by 15. 15. Now, 15 points is a lot. Nothing against Mick Cronin, but I don't think his teams were capable of coming back from that. John Brannon's team is. Now we got to make our free throws. Now that's a Bearcat thing from Bob Huggins to Mick, now to JB. And Cumberland was missing them, and he's the one that usually doesn't miss free throws. So it was very stressful, I will say, because we went to church Saturday night, and we rushed out to go to B-Dubs to catch the second half of the game. Check out Seven Hills, by the way. That's where I go to church. Really cool Super Bowl commercial service they had Saturday and Sunday. Very cool. Anyway, left there, went to B-Dubs to finish watching the game. And we were down by, I think, 10.5. I'm like, all right, we got within 6. And I was listening to it on my phone. And by the time I went from the car into the restaurant, they were up by like 10 again. I'm like, what happened? So I was like, oh my goodness, watching them. And then all of a sudden, something happened that I didn't really even know what happened because I really couldn't hear the sound at the game. But, there's a struggle for the ball. Mamadou's down there. Keith Williams is down there. And Houston's, what's his name here? Darius. No, that's his name. I got his name. Anyway, I can't find his name right now. He was down there fighting after the ball. And I couldn't tell what was going on. Because he said I couldn't hear the sound. And I'm like, technical, he's throwing out. I'm like, what happened? I'm trying to find out, what happened? Like, one guy at the restaurant was like, I think he threw a punch. I'm like, I didn't see a punch. I had no idea what happened. Didn't find out what happened until after I got home. He bit him. Dude, bit him. Was he hungry? Did you not get enough to eat before? I don't understand that. The interesting thing was Kelvin Sampson, after the game, didn't think it was a bite. Well. Changed his mind the next day. He said it was. And he suspended. Where is the guy's name? I got it written down. No, that's not it. Here it is. Dion Gerard. There it is. He suspended Dion Gerard for the next game on Thursday. And he also called, which is a very classy move. I'm not a big Kelvin Sampson fan. I think what he did in Indiana is dirty. But very classy move. He called Coach Brandon and apologized from the, for his team's action. And he told him that he's suspended them for one game. Anyway, getting back to the win. Huge win. If the season ended right now, we're in. But it doesn't. We still got another month to go. And we got a lot more big wins that need to happen. But it's very, very big win. I was so excited about that. So excited. I couldn't. Oh, and we came back. That's the part that I love. We came back, Bearcat teams don't come back from 15. So, very fun weekend. Super Bowl, Bearcats, Blue Jackets. I loved all of it. So I usually do what's the best thing you saw over the weekend, which mine was Travis Kelce winning the Super Bowl. And how excited he was and dancing and doing the Lumbardy. And that was the best thing I saw over the weekend. What was yours? Comment down below. Tweet me back at Sports with Strawberry Ice on the Facebook page. I'm on Instagram. Check it out there. And as always, like, share, subscribe. Tell all your friends about me. That's just sports, baby. See you guys.